Hi guys and welcome. In this video, this is the long-awaited, probably not really long-awaited, but the long time coming build of Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. But as you can see, it's not a regular straightforward build of Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. Those who've watched my previous modelling videos will know I made a what's in the box review of this ages and ages ago, back when I got this as a 3-part kit set, which was an exchange for as a trade for a kit that I was selling, and somebody offered me it was a TIE Interceptor which I built for my son, which you can see in my model builds, a TIE Fighter, which is the 1/110th TIE Fighter, which this one's supposed to be 1/190th. I think they actually got the scales wrong between the two of those, incidentally. That's the one that I'm building into the Jakku diorama, which is coming along, as you can see there. There'll be an update on that one shortly. And the Darth Vader TIE Fighter, of course, which I've always particularly liked. But when you've just painted up 2 TIE Fighters in fairly routine movie-style boring colours, admittedly the TIE Fighter I did as a more modern one with the white solar panels, but you kind of get the urge to try something a little bit different. And while I was waiting on bits of the diorama setting up with the scenic glue and the sand and what have you, I thought I would crack open the Darth Vader one and paint this up. And as it's been a while since I've done anything model aeroplane related, I thought that I would do a Luftwaffe theme, and we've painted up Darth Vader's TIE Fighter in a sort of BF-109 style Luftwaffe theme, with a yellow nose, also covering half of the glazing, as you can see there, and yellow wingtips as they would have on the tail fin of the rudder. And the decals used on there are a mix of decals from a Tamiya Panther 35th scale Panther kit, from an Airfix BF-109 kit, I think, a Revell BF-109 kit, and a couple of other bits and pieces, just random decals that I thought would look quite nice. And a couple of them, these are under here, the crosses underneath and the crosses on top are from a sweet 144th scale BF-109 kit, would you believe? But there you go. So yes, it's a fairly straightforward, simple build. The underneath is done in a sort of duck egg blue with a few streaking effects with the airbrush and with oils. It's had the top done in a sort of blue grey and a dark, a light sea grey and a dark blue grey. I can't remember the Tamiya codes off the top of my head. And then of course the yellow, and the wings obviously done the same in a splinter style pattern. And then of course the yellow wingtips on the outers of both, and then, as I say, a mixture of decals from various kits which have just been placed at random parts that I thought looked quite alright. I only put the 2 underneath because the underneath isn't really going to be seen much when it's sat there like so. What I do like about this model as well is you can sit it like that or like that, which I thought was kind of cool. So, you know, if on a what if theme, if we'd have had aircraft like this during the war, I mean, who knows if it might have actually landed and taken off in that kind of pattern, for, you know, straight up, or even straight up that way. Who knows? So there we are. Had a little bit of fun with the Darth Vader TIE Fighter kit. This is just going to be a short little video, basically explaining what I've done with it there. You've seen the inbox review. If you haven't, I will put a link to the what's in the box review in the description below, and that's worth a watch because it's actually introduced by Darth Vader himself, and hopefully he'll be quite pleased with what I've done with this TIE Fighter. So there we go, the Darth Vader TIE Fighter kit. I'm going to pop this on the stand